So what do you think gonna be the topic for the night, man?
Well, man, today, October 9th. And, I was just sitting there thinking, and we were sitting there brainstorming all week, just kind of what we thought would be a good topic, for the channel. It's just kind of like we brainstormed, we thought on just what would be a good topic to really talk to y'all about for the next coming weeks. You know what I mean? So like, we want to bring a topic to you guys that would be relatable. You know what I mean? So, I contemplated on what to talk about, and me and him sat back and discussed a couple times here and there just what to say. And I felt like the best topic we could come up with, man, is just kind of general entrepreneurship. You know what I mean? Just kind of like what brought us to this point and what's next and what the journey and how we want to bring you guys along our journey and maybe inspire you guys or maybe help you guys get into investing in things of that nature to maybe uplift your next part of your life and develop your lifestyle and build a structure, a foundation. With that being said, I'm gonna give the mic over to Matt and let Matt speak on it and just kind of give his input on it as well.
I think what a lot of people come in entrepreneurs, I think that it's real cool to say.
Yeah.
It's kind of like trying to get the Instagram chick on Instagram.
Absolutely.
It looks very sexy, it looks appealing.
Oh yeah.
But then once you actually get into it,
yeah,
you see what it takes to really have that.
Yes, sir.
You don't be ready for it.
Yes, sir.
So I know one of the things that I enjoy is the fact that I can spend my time doing what I want to do. And like if I need to get something done, I know that I can go like, all right, I just need to focus for 30 minutes, or I need to focus for an hour to get this done, or whatever,
right,
to get it done. And a lot of people think that, when I become an entrepreneur, I have all this time to myself. Which you do. You definitely do. You definitely have a lot of time to yourself.
You do.
The only thing is, what are you doing
with the time?
Exactly.
With the time, absolutely. And that's definitely key and very important. I mean, definitely, because you do develop a lot of time on your hands, but too much time is a bad thing if you're just sitting around doing nothing.
Exactly.
So I mean, that is definitely key. So I definitely agree with you on that. Exactly. I do get that question often as well.
And a lot of people be like, man, y'all, you're an entrepreneur, you do this, you do that. It's like, yeah, but like, you can't really afford to waste your time.
Absolutely, you can't.
You gotta be doing literally, though, at least the way that I think about it, the way that I do it, what I do today is going to be an investment 90 days from now.
Absolutely.
So basically, and not saying that it's 100% true, it's just the mindset that I have, that making sure that each day that I'm making sure I get the most and the best out of that day. So then once, 90 days comes, I'm like, okay, I remember when I did this, I kind of set myself up for, future success type of thing.
Right, correct. And I mean, that's exactly how you want to come about. I mean, that's kind of pretty similar situation, kind of how it is for me as well. I mean, I have a lot of availability as far as time, but when you become an entrepreneur, the time that you have is so critical. So you can't be wasting time as well. So like, yeah, you might have an extra 5 hours in a day to go and do something extra, but you really, could you be applying yourself to something that could take up 2 hours and you could do the other thing for 3 hours, you know what I mean? So you gotta sacrifice something here and there at some point, you know what I mean? And that's just part of being an entrepreneur. And it's funny too as well, because I get the question of, what do you do all day? You know what I mean? So it's like, people think you have a bunch of time, and then that's another thing, they wonder what you're doing all day. So like, as an entrepreneur, I mean, entrepreneurship is just such a broad term that, I mean, entrepreneurship could be multiple things, you know what I mean? Don't you agree with that? You know what I
agree
mean?
with that as well. It could, really, I would say it's an aspect of, everybody has their own journey on how they get there. It's like, just like life. What I may follow a plan and it work for me, and I give you that plan and it don't work for you. you.
Right.
You gotta find something that works for you.
Okay.
And I think a lot of people try to copy people so much instead of kind of finding things that work for them
Right.
and crafting their own style and all that stuff because they think that everything has to be the same. Which don't get me wrong, the process is the same. It's just how does it work for you? Type of
Right. Okay, so
You know what I'm
implementing the structure or the foundation that's been laid out before you, but having to apply your own like, I guess I say your own efforts.
Yeah, basically, yeah,
You know what I
exactly,
mean?
exactly. So basically, like, really the definition of you get in what you put out, you get out what you put in.
Absolutely.
So, something for you, what a lot of people, like I said, they think that entrepreneurship is, attractive and sexy, all that stuff, and make you gain a higher status or whatever. So, what are some things that you face as an entrepreneur, or you think entrepreneurs face that a lot of people don't know about? So you know how we was talking about, let's say you go, you get the Instagram chick, you like, dang, now I got this fine woman right here.
Yeah.
So then now it's like, all right, bet. So now it's the first week. Now you finding out what it takes to maintain that fine woman.
Yes, sir.
So what are some things that you dealt with or that you deal with, and that a lot of people that you think a lot of people may not know, or may not think that entrepreneurship comes with?
I mean, it's a lot of different things. I mean, when it comes to that situation. But I would definitely tell you, man, it's some strenuous days. It's some sleepless nights. It's some nights and days where you probably gonna miss a meal here and there. But I mean, that comes with anything that you apply yourself to in life. You know what I mean? So like, there's so many things that are all literally, if you don't put your efforts into it, then you're not going to reap any benefits from it. So I mean, it simply comes with what are you going to do, what you're going to put into it, and what you want to see for yourself or your company or your business as an entrepreneur. And I mean, there's always cons and the downs to any of that stuff. You know what I mean? That's just like going to a 9 to 5 or anything else. But I definitely feel like the main things as far as that goes is literally non-sleep. Sometimes you're gonna miss a meal here and there, and you have to try your best to make sure that everybody around you is happy and that they're getting paid the proper, and they have mouths and families to feed as well. So you have to support them as well, on top of taking care of yourself. So love and foundation is another big thing. So definitely having all those things, but I definitely say it's not for everybody, but once you find that inside of yourself, I think it can be for you. You know what I mean? It don't come for everybody at an early age. Sometimes it comes later in life. But once you find it in yourself, I think it's definitely something everybody should at least try. At least once or twice. Maybe 3 times. Something like that.
I would say the same thing. Another thing some people may not think of is some people end up dealing with depression.
Absolutely.
Some people have anxiety.
Absolutely. And if you don't have it, you can develop it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's strenuous, definitely. You know what I mean? It's definitely hard, and it's definitely busy, and it's worth it. And I'm not gonna sit here and make it seem so terrible because I mean, you get to, like I tell everybody else, you get what you put in. You don't put nothing in, you're not gonna get nothing out. So if you're a hard worker and you believe in yourself, then you'll benefit. You'll get the results that you want. You'll reap them. So I mean, it's worth it. I love it. I enjoy it.
So, and I enjoy it too. Like I said, mainly just because of the fact that we can just just have, spend our time how we want to spend our time.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, don't get me wrong, like, a lot of people think that, I was like talking to my mentor today, and he was like, he had called me. He was like, what you doing? I was like, out here visiting a venue with my brother. So, also make sure you go. We got the MC homecoming party that's going on October 22nd. So make sure y'all get your tickets for that. Stay tuned for more information. So he was like, what you doing? I'm like, just visiting a venue. He's like, oh, so was you driving around not doing nothing? And I was like, what? I was like, no. He's like, no, I'm just joking with you. He's like, a lot of people think that when you become an entrepreneur, they think that's all you do is just drive around in your nice vehicles and not do nothing. But literally, like when you driving around and stuff, more than likely you doing something that's setting you up for the next thing that you got going. So,
your next move, your best move.
Exactly. And that's the motto, right?
That's it.
That we're making boss moves.
That's exactly.
You make sure that you take the time, do the proper research. That way you make sure your best move, your next move is your best move. So that's it. And that's really all we're going to do. Like, we just want y'all to be a part of our journey as we go on. We know we starting off right now. We got how many? You said we got 15 followers.
We got 14 subscribers.
Oh, 14 subscribers.
53 views
53 views on YouTube. Yeah, right now.
This is just the beginning of this journey right now.
Yeah.
So we appreciate the 53 views that we have and the 14 subscribers. We really do appreciate it.
Exactly. Yeah, we definitely do. We definitely do. And the other thing too is make sure that y'all stay tuned because we actually have a giveaway that's gonna be coming up too. We're gonna be giving away an iPad. We made an iPad pencil, screen protectors, and stuff like that. The new iPad Air, and just wanna, just basically keep everybody involved and just show our appreciation for y'all. Just tuning in and different things like that. So just stay tuned for those as well.
Man, y'all hear the tunes playing in the background, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in and checking us out. But if you ever have any opportunity, to just kind of get on the comments and drop some type of knowledge or drop some type of, something you want to hear about or talk about with us, you know what I mean? Just drop the information. Matter of fact, actually, before we get off here, I want to tell y'all, we're going to start having some special guests and things like that come on here that's going to talk to us about, their journeys as far as them becoming entrepreneurs and how they set themselves up and things like that, because we want to show y'all that it's no age group or age limit that can make you better than the next person. So we're going to try to find some of the youngest people we can find up to some of the oldest people that we can find, but we're going to bring the entrepreneurs in and talk to them in different settings. Some in their house, some out in the park, some at Starbucks, wherever we can meet them. But we definitely want to bring it to you guys to let y'all see that entrepreneurship comes in so many different ways and forms. So definitely check us out. Go follow our Instagram page at _MakingBossMoves. And if you want to go check out anything else, like I said, my personal Instagram is Kobe.Bean23, and I appreciate you guys.
Instagram is _It's Canada _ITSCANADA. And yeah, man, just go check us out, man. We're just gonna keep making these videos. I mean, even if it just help one person, man, we feel like that we've done our job, or two people, maybe one person apiece from both of us. But yeah, man, y'all stay tuned. And like you said, if there's any information that y'all are wanting us to get for y'all, or things that y'all want to talk about, or even episodes that y'all want us to talk more on or expound more on, just let us know. Cause this is basically just to help as many people as we can. So all the feedback definitely be appreciated. So